What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be talking specifically to the new guys. The new guys, new gals. Maybe you haven't picked up a guitar yet, maybe you don't know where to start, and that's what I'm going to try to help you with today. So I've been playing guitar for roughly, almost 10 years now. Getting old. I'm going to kind of share my journey and the reasons why you should start with one guitar or another. Ever since I was little, I wanted to play electric guitar, right? I wanted to be a rock star, right? I wanted to be out there ripping a sweet solo in front of thousands of people. Haven't done that yet, but it's on my bucket list. We'll see. I'll probably choke. That'd suck. So when I was 22, my grandpa passed away, and he was a huge influence on me wanting to play guitar. Even though he didn't play in front of people very much, it was always a treat when he did, and it was always something that was, really cool. And I asked my grandma if I could have his old guitar, and she said yes. This is it right here. It's an acoustic, it's an Ovation. It's a very nice guitar. Remember I said I wanted to play electric guitar, and I wanted to rip a solo in front of thousands of people. I probably wasn't going to do that on an acoustic guitar. But what I found is playing on an acoustic actually had some real benefits. Some benefits that crossed over to electric guitar. So one of the benefits of playing on an acoustic is the strings are much thicker. They are not your typical electric guitar string. And that might sound like a bad thing, but having those thicker strings helps you build up an endurance. I'd find myself, trying to work on playing a song, and I'd play for a half hour, and my fingers would just start throbbing. It would hurt really bad. At the time, I'm like, dang it, this sucks. I want to play more, but I can't because my fingers are just killing me. And if I push too far now, I'm probably not going to be able to play tomorrow. So I was forced to put the guitar down. And that might on the surface sound like a bad thing, but hear me out. I continued to want to play. So because I physically couldn't play, but mentally I wanted to keep playing, having those thicker strings and having my fingers hurt kind of saved up some of that energy for the next day, which made me pick up the guitar the next day. And it just kept going and going and going, and eventually your fingers don't hurt, which then you probably know a few chords. You could probably work your way around certain songs. It sunk its fangs into me. I was bitten by the desire to play guitar. Another reason why I think an acoustic guitar is a great place to start is because there's no expectation, right? The expectation at most is that you can strum some chords and do some changes, which, don't get me wrong, is difficult as a beginner, but it's something you're going to have to do whether you play acoustic, whether you play electric, whether you play ukulele, a banjo, a cello, whatever. You're going to have to learn how to play chords. You're going to have to learn how to do that, so you might as well learn how to do it on an acoustic. Another reason why you should get an acoustic as your first guitar, and this is for the dudes, this is for my bros out there. Real talk. Ladies love acoustic guitar. If you're playing guitar for the ladies, then you need to get an acoustic guitar. Because let me tell you a story. The first date I had with my current wife, that sounded bad. The first date I had with my now wife, I played some acoustic guitar for her. Pretty bad acoustic guitar. It wasn't great. but it worked. Ladies love acoustic guitar. Do you know who loves electric guitar? Dudes. So now I'm talking to my ladies out there. Ladies, if you want dudes, you need to pick up an electric guitar. Just saying. Just saying. That's life advice from your boy Ronnie. You want ladies, you play acoustic. You want dudes, play electric. I can't tell you how many times I've been playing a show and the dudes are so into my rig, man. And there's no ladies that want my pants. I mean, I also kind of look like a dingleberry. Oh, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe. If you're new here, I put videos out about every week, sometimes every 2 weeks. A lot of personal stuff going on right now. That's why this one is a little bit late. But I do my best to get these videos out in a timely manner. So it really means a lot to me. I want to do this with you. Let's build this thing. If you build it, I will come. If I build it, you will come. Anyway, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. It really makes me feel good. Makes me feel really good. And not in a weird way either. Like, makes me feel good. Sue me. And another tip for you. Learn a song. And the reason why I say that is because when you go to learn a song, your first song, as a beginner guitar player, it is going to suck. It's going to be hard, and it's going to take forever, and it's going to be discouraging. But keep pushing through it. And I'm not talking about, picking a song that has some crazy solo or anything in it. Just, strum the rhythm. Get the chords down, get those changes down. Learn what the difference between your verse and your chorus is. And then once you go through that process the first time, it gets easier. And then you can start learning more advanced techniques. They'll be hard. Everything about playing guitar is hard. But once you learn that first song, you'll always have that. You can go back and play that song. And you can remember how hard it was to learn that song. And just remember that you persevered. You overcame the challenge of learning that song. And you can come back to it at any time, If you sit there for hours and you just can't get this part, go play that song that you learned, because I guarantee you that first song you learn is going to be as hard as anything that you do on the guitar. And honestly, it's a good idea to sleep on what you've already learned. Like, if you practice guitar for, some ridiculous amount of time, 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever, if you practice that much, you are not going to retain that much information. You'd rather practice for an hour 5 days a week than 5 hours 1 day a week. So with any guitar that you get, I think you should get a setup done on it. So a setup will make sure that your neck is adjusted correctly, make sure that your action, which is the string height off the fretboard, is at a reasonable height. You also, if you're worried about your fingers hurting and you want to play a little bit longer, you could switch string gauges to something lighter. I play mediums on my acoustics, but I played light gauge acoustics, and I kind of like the feel of that because it feels more like an electric. So with that, I'm Ron Parker. Please like and subscribe, throw a comment down below, and keep on rocking.